you need help? Come on, up you go. I was actually gonna sneak in here and put this down for you. Mm. Yeah.
Well, I fear I haven't been able to prepare her a gift for obvious reasons.
I'm sure she'll understand.
I'm wanting to start getting a hold of people. So me and Mirelle were supposed to have a conversation weeks ago, just a friendly one, and then we had to go on break, and then our next scheduled outing we had to cancel last minute, so I might see about talking to her today. Anyone I talk to, though, I'm going to just invite them here.
Better idea, I think.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling today?
Not any better.
Oh.
The medicine definitely helps, I suppose, ease it in a way, but it's still there, so.
Alright, do you still have medicine?
I do. I have another one, and then I have what Daphne's been preparing for me.
Alright, super.
I was thinking that I might try to reach out to the headmaster maybe an hour from now for the conversation with him and you taking over at the academy.
Yeah, sounds good. Just shoot me a message and I'll come by.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, I've never been more jump scared coming into the room.
And me sitting on the floor.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I can. She's probably still resting. I'm just gonna sneak by and put on the invitation for her. And you're right there on the floor.
I made an attempt. I put on the bed a lot. I like a change in seating.
That's fair. Just let me know when you need help.
I like being independent. It's just harder.
That's fair. Still, it's good to reach out.
If you're free, I suppose I can talk to you about a little gossip.
Gossip?
Regarding me, actually.
Oh.
The night prior to the second trial, I don't think I've told you. I think I've told Daphne, but I don't think it's ever come up with just us. But he confessed to me.
Ezra did?
Mm-hmm. And I didn't accept.
Oh.
Because while I do like him, I cannot be the princess consort and bloodwind while also being soul of Solmera, and vice versa. He can't leave his region to come to ours. But if I have to fully give up my position due to not being able to do my duties anymore, if this can't be resolved, then I am forever at limited capacity. I might offer to accept if the offer still stands.
Aww, like something could come out of it. Love could be in the air.
I do like him. And I felt terrible and actually really upset. I didn't reject him outright. I said I'd have to think about it, but with me being unconscious and not seeing him, it's now been over a week that I said I would give you an answer after the trials, and so I might catch him today, or perhaps I'll tell him tomorrow right before I leave so I don't have to deal with the consequences of it.
consider if you don't wait for the wait until tomorrow, then if he says yes, you can spend more time together here as well.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not the most interesting person to be around when I'm bedridden, so.
What? You're plenty interesting, even when you're stuck in one location. And if he's interested in you, he should think so too.
Yes, he realized it. Or maybe I don't know. He maybe not realized it, but the reason why he confessed to me was because of his near-death experience.
Oh, I mean, I guess those experiences bring out like the thoughts of wanting to tell the people you love before it's too late.
Yes, I was also caught off guard by it. Happy and sad at the same time.
Oh. That's fair. But I hope it goes well.
I hope so.
I root for you.
We shall see. Before I do anything, or before I pursue anything, in all actuality, I'll need to get treatment first.
Yeah, that would be the best thing to do.
Unless I pack up now and go to Bloodwind. Stay at the academy, but I'm just always in Bloodwind's dorm. Be like, yeah, this is where I live now. But yes, I'm gonna continue writing this, and I'll have to ask you to put it in the Philfolk dorm.
Of course I will.
I'm not gonna write one that addresses all the courts, because frankly, the reasoning and such isn't necessarily their business. I know word of mouth it will spread, but I'm not going to write a formal declaration to the other courts that, hey, I'm extremely ill and cannot function properly. So the book itself is just going to be for our court members, and then once that's out, I don't mind it becoming run-of-the-mill gossip.
It'll get to the people who have to know one way or another.
I'm also going to talk to Paxton before I leave.
Wait, did I tell you?
Tell me what?
So,
why are you on the floor?
He officially asked me out to be his girlfriend.
So the ... worked?
Sort of. We were talking about it, and he was like, oh yeah, if she wanted me to talk to you after the ... then I must have done well because I didn't do it. So later I told him the real reason, and he was like, oh, I should have failed.
Well, it still prompted the conversation. So I got the end result I wanted. There's even more of a reason that I need to have a conversation with him. If you hurt Travali, I'm going to skin all of his scales.
No! Not his shiny scales.
But think about it. If he really hurts you and we skin him and we have his shiny scales, we can make very pretty accessories.
I'll always keep a part of him on me. That's so terrible.
Anytime you see them, you can admire the beauty and the wrath of him wronging you.
Oh no. I highly doubt he would.
I don't know. I don't think he would intentionally, but he still does strike me as someone that might unintentionally do things.
I don't know. Not that I've experienced to me.
I'm just very pessimistic. Pessimistic? I think that's the word.
That's why we bring the positivity into you.
I'd rather think, as awful as it is, I'd rather think negatively and prepare for the worst case scenario and have plans in place than to be caught off guard by the worst case and not be able to damage control. Even if in this case the damage control is skinning Lord Baston.
Oh, he don't deserve it.
If he does something bad enough.
He would never.
I haven't talked to him enough to really know.
By the way, also, yesterday I brought Leonidas over here because he messaged me that there had been an attempt on his life and he was quite hurt.
Interesting.
It had happened at his workshop, and we didn't know where would be safe to bring him, that his attacker wouldn't expect him to be. So I had him stay up in my room with Riley and Felix while he was getting treated, and so he could rest a night.
That's not the first time he's been attacked either. He was also stuck in medbay for a long time due to his injuries.
But he actually lost a heart because of it. He fainted.
Ultimately, good on you for being kind, but if they're going to come back and try to finish the job or to do more, I worry him being in the same area as you. I'm not exactly the most functional right now, and so you'll be the most functional Solmera at the academy, and I don't want you going out of, I guess not necessarily out of your way to be in harm, but not having precautions fully against it.
We had Felix in the same room, like keeping guard, and although they don't know like the specifics of it, he was actually here. It was kind of an accident they were here, but Luciel and Mateo were staying opposite your room.
I see. Despite everyone working on their houses, they're still really slumber partying here, huh?
It's a really pretty comfy house.
And it's not done. I'm getting tired of this mural.
Oh, but it's so pretty.
It is. But no, I have to return in the future and properly decorate my bedroom.
Speaking of Leonidas, I do want to check up on how he's doing as well with his injuries.
I just sent a message to the Crown Duchess to see if she's available. If she happens to be, would you mind showing her to here at the very least?
Yeah, of course I can.
I don't know if she's going to be available or not, but... if us planning in advance to meet always ends up not working, I wonder if I just randomly, spontaneously ask her if it will work out. Oh, those are my photos. Okay. I have my in my backpack next to my coffers. I have paper that has what's in the coffer, except I never put it back in the right one. So I just went for my snacks coffer and I opened it and it's my photos. Okay, this one is snacks. Let's do these. It does appear that way I'm free today, a bit slower and slow, but moving nonetheless. She is free. She says she's sore and moving slow, so let me see if she'd be willing to come out here or not then.
I can take her on the... Well, if she's willing, I can take her through the wall, the portal thing. Not portal, what's it called? Warp circle.
I'm going to see if she'd be interested in coming out this far. And if she is, I do think the warp circle might be best. Do you have a stone for it?
I don't think so, but I could just make one.
Okay. Well, I have them. Okay, I have a single one. Where did all mine go? I got, I suppose they likely are at the dorm and got eaten by the ground. Are you good on Earth, Ichor?
Yeah, I'll be good. Thank you.
These feel like they've gotten so much harder to break. These have gotten so much harder to break, it feels like.
There you go.
Thank you. Apologies for the wait. I'm still waiting on a response.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm gonna quickly go upstairs still to... Since Riley's still there. Just send me a message and I'll come grab her.
That's appreciated. I will let you know.
Thank you. See you soon. Yeah, right in here. Have fun with your talk.
Thank you. Goodbye. Oh. Knock knock.
You may come in. Greetings. I apologize, I can't
Greetings.
stand.
That's okay. I probably should not be standing much myself either.
I see you look worse for wear.
Yeah, it looks worse than I feel currently, I guess.
At least it doesn't feel worse. Are you
Yeah,
alright?
To be quite honest, it is not a great situation, but I'm alive. There was an assassin sent on my life, so
I see. That is most definitely concerning.
yeah, it's being looked into. But how are you?
I think I'm in the state of feeling worse than how I look, but I guess that is subjective. Ultimately, this is information that it's not spreading around yet, but I suppose it's going to soon. I'm just trying to get a formal document written first, but I'm going to be talking to the headmaster and I'll be unenrolling.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
I can't... I mean, potentially I suppose I could be, but my doctors at court who have been caring for me all my life are going to have better means of treating me than someone who met me months ago.
That's very understandable, and you have to do what's best for your health.
Yes, on the formal note, I just wanted to inform you of my departure and that Tavali is going to be taking over as head, at least at the academy, for our court. So, if there does need to be formal discussions, she'll be the one to invite in the future.
Good to know. She is quite lovely as well.
And on a personal matter, I more so have always thought that we could potentially make good friends. That's why I had asked to spend time together previously as well. I try not to go into political informal talks when I'm with you most of the time, so...
I have had similar thoughts. I feel like we have a lot in common, just from what I've seen, and I have definitely enjoyed spending time with you. I do hate that you have to leave, but I hope that we can remain in touch.
I am telling my court I am more than welcoming of receiving and sending letters, so you're welcome to as well. You just have to send them addressed to me and they will find their way to me in Solmera. I did get some snacks prepared as well, since I did say I was inviting you to tea if you're interested in any.
I definitely will try some of this sun-infused tea. It's so beautiful.
If you don't mind me prying, was the attack on school grounds?
It was right outside of Kingdom building area, so technically right outside of it.
I see. Is your assumption it's related to your situation back home, or do you think it's related to someone trying to disrupt the crown competition in general?
So, from what I remember of the person that attacked me, the material of clothing is some that I've seen before back in court. Well, I had never seen an assassin up close, we have, I'm not sure if you've heard of the fringe houses within the Imperial Sea.
Vaguely. I haven't really dived much into them.
Well, they are pretty much houses of families that oppose the court. A lot of them most definitely oppose my father. And usually anything they do is to take that position out. A lot of the things I've learned recently of my father have been blamed on fringe houses. And while the assassin did look like they were dressed in fringe house clothing, I could not discern which house they came from. There were no markings, no patterns on their clothing or armor, which usually they do. And I tried to reason with them before I ran. I have been told that, at least in the case of being on land, since we are not as adept to land, to not go straight toward the water, as there could be ambush there, and obviously sea monsters have the ability to track each other in the water with our glowing ability. Ever since coming to court, we are able to breathe longer on land than most back home, so I did run toward the woods, thinking that would help. I tried to fight back, but I am not well versed in combat, as some. They definitely did not seem to be, I guess it doesn't seem to be someone that my father would have sent to place blame on the French house, so, and it doesn't quite seem that it was an actual French house member, but unfortunately I have no way of knowing.
I see. I am sorry you went through that. Based off your description, I do think ultimately you made the right choice in your attempt to escape.
Yes, I hope that it is not something that happens again, but I guess I just need to be better prepared. I have been informing my court, having them keep an eye out, so.
I've definitely became a bit more lax with my own security at the academy. At home at least, I always had guards, and here I am much more often by myself.
Yes, as especially at kingdom building. That's why I didn't think anything of it. I've been there hundreds of times and have built alone by myself, and I had went there to clear my head. I was working on our festival grounds for the Glow Night Festival that is coming up in a few weeks, and it's right outside of where our kingdom building area is, and I didn't even see anyone around until I heard the trident strike. So, but I am here, so that's what matters, I guess.
So your Glow Night Festival is right near your kingdom building, but you wouldn't say it's a part of it? Or...
I wouldn't. I guess technically where I was, it was just right outside of it, because our kingdom building area is a completely separate island. So there's quite a bit of body of water in between the two.
I see. I just find it interesting that it's being considered off of school grounds. With it's so close. Not that I even considered our kingdom building area school property. I hope that this isn't property that the headmaster plans to just take away when he feels like it.
I hope not. I've put quite a bit of work there.
I'll employ to get free labor and get up to today's standard buildings constructed, all free from money spent.
You know, I would really hope not. That would be awful.
Well, I think you bringing an escort is definitely wise. I would definitely continue to do so, or if you can't, having incremental check-ins, even if it's just through missives. And
yes,
phrases in place if needed.
I agree. I would definitely have to put some measures like that in place, as it seems that no matter where I go, something is bound to follow. And hopefully, I don't know. It's weird because where I remember blacking out, I didn't wake up there. I woke up in a little cave area. So I don't know if I managed to make it there myself. Apologies. I don't know if I managed to make it there myself, or if I don't know.
I guess if they weren't expecting you to wake back up, it could have been their attempt to hide your body. After all, you being framed as missing rather than dead allows for certain advantages. Or it could also have just been in your adrenaline state. Your natural reflexes took over to try to find an enclosed place for safety, and you don't remember it because you were just running on adrenaline and instinct.
Yes, that definitely could be it. But yeah. I am glad my sister found me when she did. So, because I know sometimes I'll spend a couple days out at the kingdom building area. And she is the only one with my heartstone, so.
I certainly adore my sister to the point where I don't like to worry her, and so
I don't like to worry mine either. She's been through a lot, as most are, but that's why I try to do a lot by myself as well, so that she does not worry. Even though she is the younger sibling, she seems to worry a triple the amount sometimes.
Well, when people care for you, they often worry, perhaps excessively to their own detriment. I've actually had to have this conversation with my court ladies multiple times on them telling the others, you don't have to worry about me when they're expressing concern, and it's you don't get to decide who worries about you and who doesn't, and they will choose their own levels of care.
This is true. This is very true. I guess I didn't want to for her to worry about my safety. Our sister passed away a few years ago, and I think that has been a big factor in it as well. She doesn't want that to happen again.
Understandable. I can't say I know the pain of losing a sibling, but I certainly fear losing one, and I'm not entirely confident I am going to have a very long lifespan. So I worry in advance for Tavali in 7.
Well, I hope that the doctors found something out and improve that lifespan. I do think it would be a great loss to everyone. You are honestly a joy to be around. I do wish we could have spent more time together while you were here.
I as well. While I foresaw myself being Soul and seeing this through to the end, I at least can be happy that I did bring about some change, and I know that I have left my mark. So I'm happy about that.
That is all we can hope for, I think, when holding a position of power, to make some sort of change for the better.
Thinking of concern for my sister, can I get to your honest opinion on Lord Paxton? I haven't spoken to him too much, and him and Tavali are close.
I have noticed their closeness. I trust Pax is the easiest way to put it. He is someone I see as very genuine. A bit, I don't want to say silly, but he's definitely him. But he does have a big heart, from what I can tell. Our sleeping schedules are definitely different. But he is willing to help anyone or be there for anyone, from what I can tell, and I admire that about him. He has offered to help or do whatever whenever I have asked of him, so I have faith that he is a good guy.
That's good. I am going to be pulling him for a conversation before I leave. Because if he is going to be courting Tavali, I have to do my obligations, and should Solmera end up winning the crown overall, if he's going to continue to court Tavali, she's the one that will wear it for our court.
This is true. I think that's a very good idea, and I would do the same for my siblings as well. It's part of being a sibling, anyway.
Yes, I So you notice they were closed. They've been closed for such a long time, and it's really interesting because as much as your court did not appreciate the humor at the very start of the school year, the initial jest that was made was we had thought Lord Paxton was staring at our court, and it was directly to Tavali, and our talk was of, ooh, Tavali, look, of that nature. So it has certainly come all the way around again.
It really has. I've almost forgot about that. It seems like so long ago.
Perhaps they had a fancy for each other right away. I don't know if I necessarily believe in love at first sight, but perhaps.
You never know. I guess it could be. I hope whatever happens between them that it is good.
I do as well. I hope that our courts can continue to have good relations and keep them for the future as well.
I agree as well. I'm glad we got to connect this school year. It may have not gone as planned most of the time we have been here, but I think getting to mingle with the other courts more than just a banquet here and there has been very beneficial.
It was certainly a change in pace, and I saw sides of people of my own court that I have known all my life that surprised me. I think the communal living in general made for more honest dynamics. At banquets, you can put on a face and a facade to get through the night, have trickery beneath it, be sly, but when you're around these people all the time, you can only keep it up for so long. And I think, how many months has it been? 7? Is a bit too long for the mask to stay on entirely. So
I agree. It is definitely eye-opening to see everybody. I think it has been good. I know it's been good for my sister and I. We've had a bit of a rough couple years, and I think being away from our father and coming here, getting to spend more time together without him has been good for us, honestly.
I have a different situation. I found coming here to be more of a chore, in all honesty. It was an obligation. I am here to try to secure my court's safety in the future. But I'm very lucky that, while demanding, I greatly care for my family back home.
That's understandable. I know the only family really that I had at home was my father, and obviously that is very strained, but coming here I learned that Silas is my brother, half-brother, and that's been interesting.
Interesting, good news, neutral.
Yeah. Not good news. Chaotic. He's definitely a lively one. So
If I had a half sibling, I think I'd have to return home immediately and deal with one of my parents.
yeah. Honestly, we believe that Silas and Aqua may have been twins. At least that would make sense from everything that we've learned with the birth certificate and I guess the connection they seem to have. But so was after my mother. That's all I know.
I don't want to force your escort to be bored for much longer. You are welcome to take the coffer of treats and share them with Lady Moira as well, and anyone else that you choose to.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I hear doors.
There's...
Well.
With me being bedridden here, my court has been in and out excessively.
Understandable. I probably want to make sure you are alright.
They are very concerned, and I appreciate it. I feel, once again, awful for wearing them, but I cannot control the amount they worry.
Yes, I think that is definitely something out of our control. But it's been lovely getting to spend time with you. And once you have returned and are settled in, I will send you a letter.
When you are recovered in the future, I would love to host you at my manor at home.
Yes, I would quite enjoy that. Well.
Oh, and I suppose this is something you should be informed of. I don't know if Lady Leviathan told you. It is not something we're necessarily publicizing. It is going to have a paper trail for the legality of it. But same with how a branch of the Charybdins moved to Dawnmere. Lady Leviathan reached out about having some of her household moved to Solmera, so...
Yes, I feel like she may have mentioned it, but things are a little foggy, so... But, that is quite kind of you and your court, so it's much appreciated.
I just wanted to make sure you were informed of it.
Yes, I do believe she informed me. Well, I will let you rest. I will probably not be up much longer myself.
Yes, I need to go tell the headmaster that I am leaving his academy immediately.
I wish you the best of luck in that, and, well, you know, you're missing out on the final exams.
Oh,
so.
How dreadful.
I
That's
know.
just what
I
I
know you're
wanted
very
to
upset.
do.
I will definitely include that in my letter. How amazing they were.
Oh, perhaps you could do the exams twice and put my name on one of them.
Oh, you know, we'll see. I'll definitely think about it. Oh, it may be bad enough the first time.
Apologies for not letting Lady Moira in. I am keeping those who physically see me limited.
No, that's okay. She just knew that we were having a private conversation, and I think she asked Lynn Tavali for a tour of around the kingdom building area.
We don't have much, but at least half my house is decorated, so...
It is stunning, by the way. I mean, just your bedroom alone is...
This is the guest room. My bedroom was not even started.
Oh!
So I've had to commandeer the guest room instead, which is good. The first room in my house was the kitchen, and I had a sofa in there for the longest time.
Well, the kitchen is a very important part of the household, so...
Yes, anytime I want tea, I was right there.
Midnight snacks, you name it. Well, I guess I better get off the couch. The couch is quite cozy, though. Very comfy couches. Okay. Well, I guess
If it's easier to take the full coffer, you may.
Oh, that also works. Thank you again. Oh, there we go. Thank you again. Well, farewell. And,
Farewell.
Hopefully things go well at home.
I hope so.
Good evening.
Katarina.
Yes.
Katarina. Can I come in?
Yes, I do have the headmaster on his way.
I see. I have brought you this. No, you said you didn't want much, but I was mid-cooking, so...
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you mind if I just sit with you until he comes and I'll leave?
That is fine. I do hope you're getting enough rest. I occasionally see you asleep on the couch, but not often.
I am more concerned about you than I am myself currently.
Well, my talk with the headmaster is to formally tell him that I am leaving back to Solmera tomorrow. So, Tavali will take over as the head here, and should Solmera win, queen.
Oh.
Hello, Tavali.
Hello, Tavali.
The headmaster is on his way.
Oh, alright. Joy.
Thank you for accompanying Lady Mora. I feel bad that she was going to be bored, but I also wanted to talk to the Crown Duchess privately.
I gave her a tour of our village and noble houses, and gave her some materials that I had X's off. So.
Do you have someone going with you tomorrow? Do you need me to go with you?
7 will be. You're welcome to accompany as well, but I do rather the court focus on the academy. I don't want me leaving to have the court lose focus on what's best for everyone.
Okay. Well, as long as you have someone with you, then I'll stay here.
7, and then one of my guardian knights is going to be with us. So I will have both him and apologies. The headmaster is outside if someone can escort him, and then I'll have to ask you to leave, Daphne. The headmaster's outside. He's coming here.
All right. Stay safe.
You as well. Please get some rest. There are plenty of the folk awake currently that can care for me.
Yes, I know, but I still want to make sure that you're all right, so I'm going to come check on you after the headmaster is done speaking with you.
All right.
Bye, Katarina.
Farewell.
Hello.
Greetings. Apologies for my attire.
You're fine.
I will make a space for us. Ultimately, I wanted to meet with you because I don't believe we have I don't remember. My mind is very foggy. Have we spoken since I've woken up?
No, I've been quite busy as well, so not for a lack of trying, however.
As I am only awake for very short spurts of time.
Yes.
But with that, it is greatly impeding my ability to be present at the academy as well as fulfill my duties and my obligations. So I wanted to inform you that I am looking to unenroll and officially leave the academy.
I see. I assume this is to mainly do with how you're feeling and such, which is much more important than the academy will ever be.
As it stands, my routine doctors at home have already been looking into things prior to it getting to this extent. So, in terms of research progress, they are the most advanced with it. So, I'll be returning home to get treated there, because ultimately, if I do not receive treatment, I am progressively getting worse and worse. So, I don't think either of us want me to die on Academy grounds.
No. Well, I would prefer you don't die in general. That is less of a matter of being on Academy grounds.
Preferably.
Do you have a course of action then for the Academy itself? I know it may not be your top priority, but to keep Solmera in the competition, there needs to be a representative to be head heir.
It will be passed to Tavali, if that is all right with you.
Yes, I will have some documentation that I need Tavali to sign, but I can get that sorted for you.
Yes, aside from her being my sibling, when it comes to our people, they will not follow a fell folk that is not blessed, so she has the trait for it, and I do believe she has the ability to do well.
I agree. I think Tavali is quite a good heir, so. And also very sociable.
Thank you.
Yes, I think one of the benefits of her compared to me is I was not as friendly and outgoing with the other courts. I was always too busy. You might get too busy to do that now, but perhaps you'll be fine.
We'll figure it out.
Is there anything you need me to do? I was hoping to leave tomorrow.
I will need to send you enrollment papers. However, they are not as urgent. So if I cannot get them to you by tonight, then I can send them to your estate back at home.
That was just the main thing I needed to speak with you about, was just informing you more or less. I thought it was better said than missived.
Indeed, yes.
Also, I could have just left an ominous letter. The Felfolk head heir is disappearing, and you not see them at the Academy again.
I think that would be a terrifying missive or letter to receive.
It would be funny from my end.
I would have to figure out a way to explain that to your family. And then it would turn out you had just returned back to court.
You know, maybe that's what I do. Maybe I'm going to start writing letters like that.
Just leaving ominous letters. It's a way to spend the time, I guess.
Just a letter saying should have said goodbye when you had the chance.
Well, I've been letting people know they're welcome to be pen pals with me, so it might be how I practice my pen paling.
Oh, yes.
Them telling me about their time at the Academy being all friendly, and then me being cryptic.
My time at the Academy grows short.
It ends soon.
If I could walk around, I would leave signs.
I'm sure Tavali would do that for you.
I would love if you did that for me.
Give me an ominous message and I guess I'd leave one.
Can we leave a couple within the Academy itself?
Of course.
I have a task for you. It's one of my last orders.
I am so ready to receive your task.
Did I hear you trying to ask what was going on with me, or did I mishear?
I was mainly going to ask what your action plan was for the Academy, but if you do know what is happening, that would be nice to know if you are okay with sharing it.
Not extensively. More or less what has been found from the research back home, and something I was already suspicious of with my immediate displeasure within the nether. There is just something with my body that rejects it, more or less. So, in order to not reject it, my body just fights with itself. And here I am.
Definitely not an ideal scenario.
No, I'm envisioning like 2 night squadrons fighting in my blood, and I don't appreciate it.
That's very concerning.
I should call a truce.
I suppose that's what the antidote would be. Medicine? That or it completely wipes out one side, but that's also like...
I was gonna say, the antidote is just a diplomat being sent into your blood.
Also written very cryptically.
I feel like there's so many funny ways you can go about this, but do take care of yourself, please.
I plan to. I'm not going to the nether again unless it's an extreme circumstance.
Indeed. Would definitely not recommend it.
No, I don't want to go anymore. I really don't. The nether gauntlet was not worth it.
No.
Well, you did very well on the trials, all things considered.
Yes, it only took me not showing up.
Oh.
Okay. You did quite well on the second trial.
I think we
Like,
both
only
know
bring
you
the
gave me
girlfriend.
many clues.
You did very well all by yourself with no external help.
Oh.
I would never have thought to make a tripwire hook. And I'm
Well,
glad.
to be fair, it was a difficult task.
I feel like riddles, good enough. Making things with my hands is a different task.
As well, you got farther than some other courts did. One court completely got the riddle wrong, so...
Oh.
Instead of writing Friday, it was written as horse.
Horse. Very
Which,
similar.
basically identical, really.
Well, I will say I don't approve of how the riddle was written, because the question was, how was this possible? And it
Yeah,
said a
so-
one-word answer, so I knew it had to be Friday, but how is this possible? It's possible because the horse's name was Friday, not just
Yes.
Friday.
That was what I originally put down, but the mechanics doing the redstone informed me that that was too long for
Oh no.
for the name.
You had to solve the riddle and then figure out, what is this actually wanting written?
Solve the riddle, then solve the wording.
Yeah,
Yes.
the horse's name is Friday.
One of my last healthy activities, solving that riddle and sticking my head in a sink. You did come. You could see the sink.
I did see the thing, yes.
Still don't know why that was there.
Very easy sink.
Why was
I
it
wash
hidden
your
behind a
hands.
trap door?
To stealthily wash your hands.
Did they think I was gonna be trapped in there forever and I needed sources of water?
You could have gotten
Yeah, of course.
thirsty.
Did others have
Strong enough.
sinks?
You wait overnight in there.
Well, there was a very nice waiting room up atop I could go back to. The downstairs is a
Yes.
separate area.
Admittedly, that second trial was a bit of a mess. The groundskeeper put one of the heirs in the end room instead of the waiting room.
Oh.
So unfortunately, one of the heirs did have to sleep on a concrete floor.
Oh.
And she thought not to mention it to us because she thought it was intentional.
Oh no.
Well, I was never actually told the top area was simply a waiting room. So I sat on the couch all night because I didn't want to go exploring.
Yes, the groundskeeper is a man of very little words.
With so much talent.
He picked up the mutant zombie
Oh, that's impressive.
and also a mutant enderman. I was not aware that was something he could do.
Oh, he should have picked up the mutant skeleton.
Yeah, I think we got it before he could.
Oh, unfortunately, should have been slower.
Mm. The zombie, I suppose, is more annoying, but he just picked it up and walked away with it.
Oh, he's very strong.
I feel like I do not question his origin enough.
I have barely seen him in all honesty. I think he avoids me.
Oh, is he intimidated?
I don't know, but I
Maybe.
never see him. I hear people talking about him all the time. I was like, oh, we just saw the groundskeeper. I never see the man.
Oh,
That does seem accurate, yeah.
I never really saw him much until Mr. Hill's office exploded. Ever since then, I've seen him more often.
He actually has
I
left
see him
me
like
a
every
cryptid message in the. Well, I guess it wasn't cryptic entirely, but it was regarding our court's lack of attentiveness with the farms in their dorm rooms, and to
Uh-oh.
clean them.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he told me off for that as well.
Yeah, so
I had the
I
sign in Mateo's bedroom telling him to clean up the pond.
frequently had to check people's dorms. I became a hall monitor to make sure people were up to task.
Yes, he had a way with words.
Very ominous words.
He makes
Yeah,
the
he
few
got-
words count.
He does. He got so sick of telling people off about the farms that I do think he just took them all.
Probably, honestly.
I woke up
He
one day and
confiscated them.
I had no more, and I was like, well,
So sad.
I was like, you could have given me a warning.
Yeah.
Does he just do things and then let you know?
Sometimes, yeah.
On the
He
bright
has paid very
side,
well.
he didn't take any of my farms.
Oh.
But I didn't own any farms, and I just took from
Oh.
others. So I lost my ability to steal with permission.
You know, it was very rude of him.
Now I have to actually go out and catch fish again. I can't just wait for them
Aw.
to come into existence.
See, I
Check
would
mine
steal from
iron again.
Castiel. That as well, actually. That's
Yeah.
the worst part. That and the
I haven't
gunpowder, and the lack of totems now.
Oh yeah, that's so true. I now regret discontinuing my totem farm.
I can give you
Too many
totems.
I mean, I have 10 totems now, but I had like so many bags full. Oh, actually 12. I had so many bags full of them, and I got sick of them.
Did you throw them out?
I think I threw a lot of them at vampires during the time where they kept needing to be resuscitated because of their lack of blood. It was engineering was a time. It truly felt like we were constantly trying to bring someone back to life. There were so many totem pops.
Well, I have around 30, and I have more at home, so I can give you most of mine before I leave.
Oh, keep some for the journey though.
If I go through 30 totems on the journey back to court, I don't think I'm meant to get back to court.
If you go through 30
people.
totems, I fear there's someone against.
I think the world is against your voice.
Oh.
When is it not? I don't even think I have gone through 30 totems, and I'm 341.
Impressive.
I haven't gone in through any totems yet. I do take great care in my safety.
Oh.
Excluding this most recent nether trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost my gamble.
Oh, no more gambling. This is why it's forbidden on Skullgrounds.
Correct.
But it wasn't with money. No, I figured that it would be, oh, past couple times I'm just extremely tired and it hurts a bit, but I'll be fine after a day of rest, not unconscious for 48 hours.
Yeah.
And old. Sorry. Well, actually, no, I look older than you now.
You've been telling her she's gonna popularize the silver fox hairstyle back at court.
Okay, well, this
you're
is
gonna
my
see-
natural hair color.
You're gonna see 7-year-olds in Solmera running around with silver
You
hair.
also have gray hair.
I have the same hair as my sister originally.
Oh. You can hop on the trend then.
I've been thinking about it. It's a possibility, but then I fear people will just say that the old age is catching up to me.
You can do the purple and wear your cat ear headband and just pretend you're me.
You're so right.
I never technically
let me see.
unenroll, you just fill in the void and you can take the finals as well.
I do agree.
You know, I don't know.
I don't think there's any conflict of interest there.
Well, even if there wasn't, I don't want to do finals. I've done my finals.
What?
I have graduated.
No reason not to do it again. It's been what, 300 years? Go
A bit
curriculum
more.
changed.
Yeah, but effort, you know? I already have to write the exams.
I'll have to get back
means
into
you know
touch
exactly what to write.
with the Crown Duchess. I asked her to do the exams twice and put my name on one of them, and she refused. So I'll try again.
You know, I'm sure if you say it to Matteo, he might.
I don't know.
How did he
those
do on
results.
Equestrian? How did he do on his assignments?
Well, it was
Did he
like
hand them in?
legible.
Oh.
Definitely could read what he wrote.
Oh, the stellar. That is the peak. That is what everyone strives for.
Yeah.
Average.
Recommendation there.
What if Tavali does it?
She has lots of other things to do.
I guess. 2 exams.
I'll
Maybe
ask.
it could be multiple choice.
She's right.
I'll get Daphne's cat, Lady Delilah, to do it.
She would do it great.
Mm-hmm.
It may just work.
If all the answers are meow, you have to give 100%.
You know, yeah, I respect them, yeah. The exams will not be too hard. So there's that. Well, my exams won't be too hard. I
Well,
cannot
so,
speak
Joy.
for the other professors. I fear people may struggle with Professor Serens the most.
That does make sense.
Which is unfortunate.
They haven't had classes.
Yes, that's the struggle.
Respectfully.
It surely goes well.
Actually, but do we take exams from every professor, or only the professors we've been attending, like, who run our majors?
Any classes that you have put your name down for.
Okay.
So you will have to do at least 2 examinations. Which can only it's easy. I think.
I'll look forward to it.
Yeah, it can only be so difficult.
All the more reason for you to take it as well.
You know,
Yeah, you need to make a test run of it with all of the students right there.
I won't do it. But maybe I will do a test run in equestrian.
Should make
And-
Professor Castiel go do a test run for the exams.
I've been tempted. Though truthfully I've very little idea as to what he is to do for his exams. I don't really know what they do in knighthood other than duels.
Fight. Sage anatomy of mob. I haven't been in knighthood or mob studies in a long time. I don't know.
The last time I was there, I had to be a damsel in distress. So,
Interesting.
Maybe they take turn being a princess and being safe.
well, I would prefer if it was anyone else, but also I'd be a bit offended that I've been replaced.
Maybe you have to be the one saving the princess.
Maybe. Hopefully not, but maybe.
You can put
Yeah,
the
that'd
cardboard
change.
cutout of Paxton in the dress and sunglasses.
You're
Oh
so
God, not
right,
Flaxen.
actually. Flaxen could be the princess you have to save.
Everywhere I turn, I see him.
Oh, don't worry.
I was going far, far west, and I found a little beach area, and Flaxton was there. Oh my God.
How?
I don't know. He was just sleeping on a bed.
There he is.
Do you just have that on hand?
Yes. I have. You do not understand how many cardboard cutouts I have of Pax and Pixie.
Can I ask why?
For fun. It all started at Valentine's when he wasn't there. And people wanted pictures of him there, so he didn't miss it.
Uh-huh.
The rest is history.
I see.
And then I started taking requests on what to dress them in.
Can you make a cardboard cutout of me and like just leave it in everyone's dorm room?
I absolutely will. Just ominous. Give them a jump scare.
You can put the sign with it.
I have departed.
You say, I have departed, they're going to think I'm dead.
I fear they're gonna think that regardless.
I guess so, but yeah, you can do I'm departed.
It's right there. They'd never think so.
Maybe. Or maybe they will think that, you know?
Oh.
Or if you just
Why would they?
convince them that that's how Katarina's always been.
I gaslight them. What do you mean?
No,
Katarina
Katarina's
has
not
always
different.
been. Has always been like this. She's always been a cardboard.
Rather than the Katarina fan club, it can be turned into the oh, that sounds horrible. Katarina Memorial Club.
Oh God.
Just remember me at the academy. Me at the academy.
I don't think we can do a memorial club. That has gotta be bad energy sent towards you.
But it'd be really funny to have a club meeting and take it to a graveyard.
Oh no! It's
Well,
behind
ideally-
the farm, behind the barn.
They're graveyard.
I can give you a Katarina plushie to leave there.
I have so many, don't you worry. I have 5 on me.
How did you get 5?
I don't know. But I do.
I only gave 1 per person. I don't know when you got more.
I think it was a time where all of when the Katarina fan club was being made, there were a million Katarinas around.
Oh, you collected them from the door.
See, I only have one Katarina.
Do you want more?
Second?
Yeah, sure. She can be with she can be with the Ezra ones that I have.
Hey.
There's so many Ezra
I haven't seen one around in so long.
ones. One is currently in my office.
I have like 5.
I think I have 4, but they keep hiding from me.
Oh, right, I forget that they're kind of maybe cursed. Or alive.
I'm not sure what's wrong with them, but as long as they don't go near my toes, I'm happy.
Do they do that? Do any of the bushes do that?
The Ezra one.
Never Never mind.
I woke up to something like biting me.
Oh, that's a terrible way to wake up.
It was horrible.
I found one on fire at some point.
Oh.
Wasn't there one that kept getting stuck into the oven?
Yes, someone kept
Ah,
sticking them in the
mm.
oven.
I'm pretty sure it was 7.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, at least it's not like the Pablos.
Oh yeah, at least the plushies are cute.
Well, the Pablos have some charm to them.
Yeah. I had once becoming a cook.
They're like little worms.
Yeah.
Some charm.
Rowley and Dante used to be concerned about one because they were just in the kitchen of the demon dorms apparently, and he was reaching for a knife.
Oh.
But then they came back one day and he was just cooking, I think. Thank you. They're learning how to do jobs. They're finding their passions.
I think that's worse.
They're evolving before our eyes.
I don't like that.
I know. One of Mateo's head, he said that he can feel what's being done to Pablo on his head whenever he's on there.
Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer these objects to remain inanimate.
No, I agree.
Yeah, you know, that's fair. Except the one for the ones that ran the hot dog stands. They're very cute.
Yeah. I don't know what that's about, so.
Ah, there's just hot dog stands around. And the Pablo was either trying to buy one or running it.
Oh. Is that why I kept finding random hot dogs outside of my room?
Probably.
I kept finding them on the pathways.
That too.
Maybe the Pablo scattered them. I'm only concerned with how they multiply.
Yeah, that's also my concern. And apparently they're also immune to fire.
Oh. I've heard Lucielle's been crushing them up with a grinder.
That feels a bit much.
Just a bit.
I mean, I have one on me. Well, I have multiple on me.
Multiple.
Yes. Where is
I do have one. I think Dante gave it to me.
Yeah, this one sits on my head.
Oh.
So I'm going to
Oh.
make a rule that you cannot bring that home with you. No one
I
can.
wasn't really planning to.
I don't want any of those to show up in Dawnmere.
You know, the one I have, it's nice until it starts petting me.
Yeah. But they do that. I don't really
Yeah.
prefer to put them on my head, to be honest. You can stay in the bag, but I don't really want them on me.
This one really likes being on my head.
He does sit.
He does sit. He sits a bit too much.
Maybe a bit lazy. Maybe they have different personality traits for Pablo.
Maybe. I heard they're different.
Concerning.
Yeah, I don't really like the idea of these sentient beings being on my grounds.
Well, at this point, what's worse, the Pablos or the Ezra plushies?
Ooh.
What was it? Reckoning?
I think I'm more scared of the reckoning. than
I
am
think
of-
they have been placed in a circle at this point. I find it
Multiple
hard.
times, I think.
Maybe the reckoning is why this is happening to me.
Oh.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure some students were like trying to get the reckoning to happen.
Why?
I don't know. Curiosity? I don't remember who, but I do remember that that was a thing.
Why would they do that?
No good reason.
Lack of supervision and common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, I did sign a contract today talking about the reckoning.
Oh no!
So,
What to do when it happens? Or...
yeah, pretty much.
Oh no!
I am immortal, so I fear if there is a reckoning, then I'm going to experience it and live through it. I don't want to be the
I
only
guess they never
person able to stop
specified.
it. True.
If the reckoning is going to happen the moment they're placed in a circle or like in the future.
True.
So you might get to look forward to that.
I don't know if I want to look forward to it.
I mean, you know, maybe it's like a day that's like really boring for you. Just like haven't had anything to do, you're on vacation.
Today's been
And-
one of those days, Tavali.
Ah, well, let's hope the reckoning doesn't happen.
I would like the reckoning not to happen today.
True. You like some peaceful rest days with nothing to happen, I think.
I don't really get peaceful rest days as the headmaster.
Well, today could be one.
Maybe. I've had meetings all week. And I have meetings the rest of the week.
Oh, joy.
You
Well,
know,
actually,
you could get sick
tomorrow's
and be
good.
unconscious for 48 hours. That means no meetings.
You know, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, instead they just
Even
bring me
play sick, I
food.
think.
I might get someone to cough on me. See if that gets me back.
Could you not just like play sick? Who's gonna question you?
Castiel.
Ah, true. He would be acting headmaster in your absence. I doubt he'd want to.
He does not want to. He specifically tells me I can't.
Well, maybe you do need to cough then.
A worthy sacrifice. Just a few days of bed rest.
Oh.
That's how it's gonna be.
You could get like a minor cough and just play it up. There you go.
I'm sick.
I need a comfy bed and rest.
I need no meetings. Full stop. I do have an
Need no
apprentice.
one
I
to bother
could just
me.
start sending my apprentice.
Yeah. Who's your apprentice?
Dante.
Ah, this makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was like, do I have to go to meetings? I was like, if you don't want to, no. I might take that back.
Oh no. What if he stops being your apprentice? You send him to one too many meetings.
Well, oh no then.
He's told us you already took away his bedroom.
I did not take away his bedroom.
You did.
I had to renovate the academy.
You didn't even give him like a room under the stairs.
I offered him one. He said no. He said I want my old room. I said it's a classroom now.
Don't think he yearned for it to be one.
He didn't even live at it was when he visited.
Well, now he wants it.
I've offered him a new
Renovating
one. I'll find a place to make him a bedroom under the stairs.
Dante under the stairs, what will he do?
He'll be like Barry Barr.
As he should be. I think he'd do great.
Yeah, the chosen one.
This makes sense for him.
But chosen in the sense of being put under the stairs.
I mean, the perfect one is the one in the music room.
Hmm.
It's already
true.
very, like, a banister.
Nice little room for him, and then he'll stop saying I took away his bedroom.
Just need Professor Cassian to clean up the knighthood stuff so Lucia can do a music club again.
Yeah, I need to speak with him about that.
She's been complaining.
I mean, she can talk to him about it.
I think she's been wanting to.
She should. Yes. I shall leave you to be, though. I do have some things back at the academy. I'll get started on the enrollment papers and the documents for you. If I have it done by in a few hours, I will send a missive. I just do not have on hand the heir transfer papers. It was not the scenario I was
fair.
anticipating. Enrollment, I'm sure I have some in my files somewhere.
Have a safe trip back. Do you know where the warp circle is that's closer?
There's a warp circle?
Yes, I can show you it.
Oh, that would be so nice, actually. The world does not cooperate with my elytra.
Yeah, that does make sense. It hasn't been.
Yes, but I do hope you feel better.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your evening.
Of course, you as well.
I'll check back in, Katarina.
Knock knock.
You can come in.
Just make it. Why?
Productive conversation.
It seems so.
I'm gonna give space for us so we can speak more freely. Well,
Are you?
I've gotten approval to go home tomorrow and for Tavali to take over here at the academy.
That's good. I am sure that you will improve once you get there.
I don't
I
think
mean,
I
the
will.
doctors there are very good, and I know Mother and Father are constantly trying to look for new things and always researching, so you'll be in good hands.
We'll see.
I just, if I didn't say that I didn't have that achievement, you wouldn't have gone into the Nether. Then you would have been fine.
No, it didn't matter if you had or had not had it. We were going to go either way. I wanted to fight different bosses for the trial.
I should have pushed harder for you to not to go.
I wouldn't have listened. I looked at the possibilities. I knew the risk. While I didn't expect it to be as bad as it ended up being, I knew I wasn't going to feel well. So I took a gamble, and I happened to lose the gamble. I overestimated it, or underestimated. And it's not something to blame yourself for. I would make the same decision again. Ultimately, I will make decisions as a soul. My decisions are going to be for what gives our court the best odds of survival, what best benefits us, and that's what I did.
Oh, I forgot about flags. Let me just collect this again.
I did want, while you're here, Tavali, can you read over this? And I'll let you read over it to Daphne. It is my post, I suppose, that's going to be put in the Felfolk dorms about me leaving. I'm not going to make a formal statement to the other courts. They'll realize when Tavali starts acting as the head heir here. And I don't need to publicize that, oh, the best way to assassinate me is through taking me into the Nether.
Yes, that would be odd. You know, we don't need that happening. I like you alive.
You're my favorite sister when you're alive.
Yes, my best friend.
I'm
would
your
love
only
you to stay
sister.
alive. My favorite best friend.
I will certainly try my best.
I mean, I don't think we have much left of the school year, so I'll be there whenever, you know. My words are a little not here. I'll be by your side soon, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, as long as those... I don't want people to follow me out of the academy, because could I still be here and participate? I would, without hesitation. If I could move, even if I was not feeling well, if I could at least move, I would stay here and continue participating. But with me physically incapable of doing anything of benefit and only being a hindrance instead, I don't want to hold anyone back, and I don't want anyone to have to consider me when they should be considering the court.
I mean, but you are part of the court, so of course we'd be worried.
I mean, considering the future of the entire court. One person does not warrant putting the entire court in jeopardy.
I see.
The other courts are...
You failed in your duty, though.
I have. I can't continue to uphold it, so I have failed it. I planned, obviously, to be here until the end of the academy, and plans have unfortunately changed.
It looks good.
I don't see that.
But yes, once you get there, I'm sure my mother and father will be right there at your side, along with the doctors and preparing everything that needs to be prepared, and you'll be in good hands. And I know you will improve, because if you don't improve, I'll go over there and kill you myself and then kill me.
Don't do that.
This is a bit drastic.
I won't actually. But
But improving isn't being bad. Go over it, and then you make her so much better, she can't even believe it.
The current goal is to keep me from continuing getting worse. And then they can see about improvement afterwards, but if all that comes about from research and such is pausing me in time, I suppose, and this progressing, I don't even know if you can consider it an illness? Genetic defect? I don't know. But as I am now, the whole reason I'm leaving the academy is I can't uphold my duties. So when I go back to court, I'll have to speak with Father about what our options are going forward. When we were at the hot springs in the past, I mentioned that should I win the crown, I obviously was not going to become soulless anyways. I was going to have possibly someone raised from the church force Father to take the title longer while another heir is raised. What do you think your plans would be, Tavali? see.
I have to speak to the Valara. I know there are multiple different candidates. There's obviously extended family.
If you, as someone who had their future more or less decided and then it completely falling apart because I had to take on the soul role, you do have other important obligations to the church. So I know you might have to give it up with being queen, but if you don't win, I don't see why you would have to give it up. If you turn back home and you can raise or have an intermediary soul in place. I don't know what you would prefer to do. If you would prefer to become soulless yourself, or if you would prefer to continue onwards with your original path and have someone else.
It really depends on the best candidate for it. Obviously, I'd much rather see the court and hands we can trust and that we're confident in.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, if the future goes that way, if we win the crown, I probably closely watch over until a new competent soulless is raised for it.
There's always forcing 7. You won't like it, but I do think
There is that
At
as
the very
well.
least, like in the meantime.
Yes, for now, until we can find a competent soulless, that probably would be for the best. I know he wouldn't enjoy it, but
he
we'll
does
see.
chained for it at the very least. So
But as for you, Katarina, I mean, since you don't plan to become soul, you're gonna step down. You could pursue the other path.
that is lightly what I've been considering. If I do improve, at least, I don't want to necessarily, unless he wants me to be a burden, I don't want to entirely be a burden, but
You could never be a burden, Katarina. Your presence is always welcome.
I had to reject him because of our clashing station. So if I don't have the station anymore for an unfortunate reason, sure, I could still benefit the court by forging a better alliance with Bloodwind if Prince Ezra's interest in me doesn't wane.
But your happiness in that regard comes first.
He does make me happy.
Aww.
I'm gonna need someone to clean out my shrine of him.
Would you like me to go do that?
If you don't mind, I have an empty. Where's a good backpack? Because I also.
Yes, I was gonna say if you can just give me a backpack and I'll go collect everything and come bring it to you.
Let me upgrade these. It's because I haven't been to the dorm and that's where all my belongings are.
Molly, I provide you this, and that.
Oh, thank you. I will treasure and eat these.
You will treasure them in your stomach.
Exactly.
This should be enough space if you don't mind getting the stuff from my collection. And then the balcony, when you walk into my room, the top left balcony, it has all my jewels, my gowns, my accessories, if you don't mind collecting those as well.
I can do that. There's no issue at all.
There's no rush on that either, as long as I get it prior to tomorrow when I leave. But no,
It will be got.
I need to speak with him, I suppose. I obviously can't just leave and not speak with him.
When about are you thinking of leaving? Like the evening, morning, afternoon?
In the evening, I believe.
Alright. I'll be sure to stop by and pick you at your...
He... What do I even say? Hello, Prince Ezra. Apologies for not giving you an answer last time. However, I fear I might be dying. Can I accept your affection now?
Maybe just, you know, explain it. How you explain it to us? You were worried about how it would go if your stations.
You know, I cried after his confession. I also had to cry at Valentine's Day. He's made me cry more than anyone else individually.
Okay, because yes, it was. Well, the Valentine's it was.
Valentine's was bad.
I was there for that. Yes.
After the confession, also pretty bad because I was sad because I was very happy he confessed, but then it set in that it would be selfish to accept.
Well, now you can focus on your own happiness. You don't have to worry about that anymore. I want you to be happy, Katarina, please.
Exactly.
I don't want to just shove off, because if I were to get better, I don't want to shove off responsibility onto you, Tavali, and I am happy serving the court.
You can be happy doing both. At least there's no harm in at least trying now.
You never know how things will go. Maybe you'll find out a solution that works for both.
Yeah. We can always work it out together.
I'll have to discuss with him. I am just going to sign this.
I can also go put that up in the dorm if you'd like, unless you want to do that tomorrow.
I can, if you're heading that way anyways, you can take it now.
Will do.
Have they shown the updated points for the trials?
I haven't been over there,
Yes,
so I don't know. What was it prior?
Us and last.
Yeah, we're at 75.
You know what? I'll go take a little peek. You know, the adrenaline's kicking in really good right now. How did last trial go? I know I have not. I've honestly just been in my own little bubble with Katarina the past about week, so.
Ah, yes, I was not going to be calling you away at all.
I probably would not have been willing
Yes,
to.
no, I definitely wanted someone to be with Katarina. And I trust you the most for that. It wasn't very well. There were different bosses to choose to fight. Like all the regular
I knew
ones
about that. Which one did we end up going with?
The Night Lich.
Oh, and how did that fight go?
Surprisingly well. Lizzaylia got a tip from the vampires who went first that the Night Lich flies and summons things, so we should buy a bow. And with that, the fight went very well. There was one time in which it teleported outside of the arena, but we got extra time for that, and a few times the world just like kind of hiccuped. But we did it in less time than we had even thought.
Well, that's good.
We think it might be us in first, the sea monsters in second, then either the vampires or the demons. The vampires fight went quite bad.
Oh. Do you remember what the points were before?
It was, I think, 125 for the vampires, 90 for
All right,
Cerulean
then
and
I don't
Cerulean.
think it has changed because Bloodwin is still at 145. Sinjaloon and Cerulean are both at 90, and then we are at 75. So
Yeah, it's
it.
the previous one.
Well, that answers that question. I am on my way back. Is there anything else you plan to do before you leave, Katarina?
I'll have to wish Luciala a happy birthday.
Oh, right, it's tomorrow, isn't it?
And then I guess I need to speak with Prince Ezra, but that is the last on my... Oh, and speak to Lord Paxton to give him a talking to.
What did he do now? Or is it just because of Tavali?
It's just because of Tavali.
We are officially together.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Finally. I thought
have
they've been
words to say.
together.
Take your
Actually,
time.
I will wait until I get inside to tell you this. All right, hold your horses. Are you holding them?
Nay.
Yone.
I think I am going to tell Felix how I feel.
Oh, that would be
That's
so
good.
exciting.
Probably either tonight or tomorrow.
You got this.
Honestly, I'm
I mean,
a
I know
little bit
for certain
nervous.
it
I
won't
don't know
go
why I'm so
well, but-
nervous.
I'll wish you luck anyway, even though I know exactly how well it will go.
You're not allowed to stay in my guest room together alone. It doesn't matter if I'm not here.
Meow goes in meow corner.
Yeah.
You know, Katarina, I think you have that dog in you.
Not until Katarina, she would never have a dog.
She would never. Maybe it was a cat raised by a dog.
Tragic.
Tragic. Well, I am going to go collect your things. If you guys need to talk, I will leave you be. Stay safe.
I don't know what else to say. The conversation I need to have with her I just had with you here. So.
Oh.
I think my inner dog has calmed down.
Your meow's so strong now.
Yes, we are so strong.
The meows won.
As they should.
Yeah, so strong.
Meow very strong.
Meow will be so strong here soon.
True.
I know that you will be, you're going to start improving. I can feel it. And if nothing happens, I will immediately start my research whenever I return back to Donmere.
I look forward to seeing you at Donmere. There has to be a very big grand ball when the academy ends and everyone comes home, and I am going to dance at it.
I believe you will be in better shape by then. I know it. I can feel it.
Even with a dance partner.
Mhm.
Perhaps. I just needed to be able to walk across the room at the bare minimum first. Tavali found me on the floor. You left to go make medicine, and I tried to come to the couch, and I didn't make it.
Yeah, I'm so bad friend.
No, I wanted to be independent. I purposely waited till no one was here because I was like, I can do it, and I could not.
Sometimes you have to give them the independence they seek.
Katarina.
I made it like
leaving the bird.
2 steps.
At least 7 will be taking you home and that you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
Stay safe. I'll be back here shortly.
I will see you soon then. I might summon Lord Paxton to have a talk with him. Can you put Flaxton back on the wall before he gets here?
Oh, absolutely, I can actually.
I will also be having the
sitting him
shovel
for
talk, I believe is what it's called, with Paxton.
He's been getting so many shovel talks.
Mm-mm.
No, which kind of Flaxton?
Good, so he knows that so many people
We could have multiple.
care about you,
you're so
and
right.
that if he messes up anything, he's going to have an angry mob.
I think he knows already.
Oh, well, I don't think he's aware enough. Anyway, stay safe. Do you need help getting back to the bed? Or, well, no, you're going to have a conversation.
Yeah, so I'll meet with him here, and then if I need help back to the bed, I'll summon you or Tavali.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have wings. Meow can fly, so I will be here. Oh my goodness, very quickly.
Falling for me now. I thought we've said that we agree that we're going to go confess to different people.
I had to get it out of my system, before I lost the chance. All right. Goodbye, Katarina.
Farewell.
Goodbye, Flaxton number 1 and Flaxton number 2, and goodbye, Tavali. I will
And
see you
Flax
later.
number 3.
Oh, and Flaxton
Oh,
number
yes.
3. I didn't know there was a third.
Wherever he turns, there's a Flaxton.
There's Flaxton everywhere. I still hate these so much.
But they're so fun. I saw Pixie once.
They're terrible. They're terrible. Goodbye.
I've sent the missive.
I don't actually know if he has. Oh, he's done. If the world is being quite bad.
I am honestly getting very tired though, so.
Get you rest after this. You've been quite awake quite a long time.
It might be a tomorrow conversation, if anything. I don't know, I just missived, so I should have determined I was tired before I missived, but I didn't. So I'll give him a chance to respond.
He doesn't respond as soon as possible. He missed his chance to get shovel talk.
A couple scales taken.
No. he's snoozing.
He hasn't replied. I think I may follow up with perhaps a tomorrow conversation.
I might take your rest first.
Oh, well, I just got a missive from Chancellor Candace anyways, so...
Oh.
Good evening, Katarina. I hope you are well. I have some news to bring to your attention. When you have an opportunity, do you have some minutes to spare? So I guess I ask if Paxton's free tomorrow, and I talk to Chancellor Candace. I could invite him here, possibly. Well, if he wants to talk to me, he can come here. You know, I sent a follow-up to Lord Paxton. He didn't even respond to the follow-up about meeting tomorrow.
Huh? He didn't respond to either?
No, he hasn't responded at all.
I think he was just bad looking at missives.
Yes, he responded now. I'll talk to him tomorrow then. Chancellor Candace, I told him that if he wanted to meet with me, it had to be here. He's gonna speak to the Crown Duchess first, and then make his way over.
Do you want to talk to me in private, or with me here?
No, because he said he has news to share, so ultimately it's likely not to be relevant to me after tomorrow.
Oh wait, shit's coming. I should take down Flaxton's.
You know,
a little bit awkward.
Wait, just tell him, well, we were actually going to meet Lord Paxton.
Katarina?
Oh? So?
Yes, I'm responding to missives.
Oh.
There you are.
Here, there we are. Here is this, and I don't know if you want me to go collect your pictures, because if you do, I can go do that quick. Oh, I stole that back from you. There you are.
Oh, I'm gonna steal it.
Don't steal it.
I have grabby paws.
No, we can leave the pictures, and at the end of the academy, they can be brought home.
All right. Oh yes, do you want any more? This was from, it's still pretty good. Here. I made this not that long ago. I don't know if you want any more Tavali.
I would gladly speak some.
Alright. Nope.
Just doesn't look at me.
Alright, well, I will get going. Did you have the talk already? Or...
I'm going to talk to him tomorrow instead, because I had someone else reach out wanting a conversation, so...
Alright, well then I shall get going.
Farewell, then.
Farewell. If you need anything, you know how to get a hold of me.
Of course. I don't know if I relayed this portion, but Chancellor Candor said he had to speak to the sea monsters first, so I guess we'll wait for that.
Be a wee bit.
I don't know how long it's going to take, and so I didn't want to still call Lord Paxton over here and then have to rush the conversation.
Apparently Pax was sparring. I lost terribly.
Well, he needs to get better to protect you. You know, I've greeted a lot of people today in my sleepwear. I would normally never do this.
Well, you know, comfortable first.
It's just because as soon as the conversation is gone, I'm gonna crawl back into bed.
Yeah. It just means they're seeing so many new sights of you.
Oh, yes.
Obviously.
I would never let anyone see me in my sleepwear past slumber parties with select people. These are
Only
these
at slumber
slippers.
parties.
These slippers are for close eyes only.
Oh, they're so cutesy.
They are.
Wait, do I have cat food? Might as well eat these. If I can find which backpack has it. There. Let's see who gets it first. If they stand up. A meow. Off she goes. Oh, she's taking friends. Oh, never mind. She yearns for a comfy bed more.
Come on,
She's just like you.
Catamiawa, get the food. You hunger.
She yearns for bedtime.
You hunger, Catamiawa. We've slept enough. Catamiawa.
Catamiawa. Would you like food? No, she's all.
Catamiawa, stuff your face. Be hungry. Get taller.
I don't know if she can.
Her legs are so stumpy.
She's just a little guy. Just a little meow. She yearns for sleep time. Oh, yep. There she goes.
Oh, she came over here. Hello, Catamiawa.
Aww. She's nudging into everyone.
So I guess the general, because it's not necessarily wrong, but I don't want. I'm trying to figure out what the public necessarily reasoning, because obviously I don't want people to know the Nether itself is directly responsible, because I frankly don't want to be kidnapped and put in the Nether.
Yeah, no.
So I think the general, when other courts pry, it's just I got ill after fighting bosses and had to return home for treatment.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, because I don't want to see like a pre-existing illness flared up, because I also don't want to be seen as weak, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't need people giving people a reason to gossip.
Because anyone can fall like injured or sick after fighting bosses of all things. You're all powerful.
When is this tomorrow? 7:30. I'll have to try to catch him prior to the birthday party then. I don't know how long the party's going to go. I'll have to try to catch Lord Paxton prior to Lady Luciella's birthday tomorrow. Birthday party.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure how long that's going to go. And
We'll see.
I don't want to have to leave before I have the conversation.
Yeah. I might actually have Pax come over because I do need to give him something to deliver.
Alright.
For people that don't see it. I send birthday invitations.
They're on their way now. Let me see if they know where my house is.
If not, I can escort them over as well.
I don't think that I know of, neither of them have been to my house. But
Neither of who?
Chancellor Candaris and Lord Dante.
Dante has. He checked in on Leonidas when he heard what happened to him.
I see. You likely will have to meet them at the front door to guide them to the room.
Yeah, can do.
Thank you. Curious on what the news is. 'Cause I don't really have the faintest idea. I do need to take more medicine. I'm tired. I really want to go to bed. Greetings.
Hello. Hello.
Apologies, I cannot stand to greet currently.
It's okay.
It's all good.
My goodness. It seems that news is coming around in bad times for all of us.
Well, I guess it might be better time than never. I plan to leave the academy tomorrow, so
You're leaving?
I am. I have to return to court. So
I
the
see.
reason, part of the reason I wanted Tavali to be here is she'll be acting as our court's head instead.
Oh. Well, that is, wow. This has been, man, this is a week of change. Well, I hope things go well for you back at court with whatever it is that you have to deal with. I'll keep things brief. Cassian is gone. He has died.
I'm sorry for your
I'm
loss.
so sorry.
I know that I'm saying it very succinctly.
Yes.
It's been a bit.
Been
But
a weekend.
yeah, he was caught first in midst of some an attack on a train back to Emberhold. There's a faction of demons that has been raiding the trains, and he was caught in a bit of that. Managed to get out. Came back here with me. We went on a trip to go investigate a location that has more to do with our own court, so I won't detail it out too much. It, fortunately, very much has just to do with our court, no one else. But whilst there, he got caught into a trap of a lot of explosions. Managed to survive that, but sustained severe injuries. I brought him back here, and just as I thought he was resting, he gasped and gave his last breath, and I felt his soul disappear.
I am terribly sorry that you have had to witness that. For clarification, so the attack on him was directed due to conflicts within your own court, or was it an attack targeting the different head heirs in general?
To my knowledge, it would have to do with the fact that Cassian was indeed head heir, but I also imagine it would have had something to do with me too. There has been specifically a lot against the Cambian family to do with this particular faction. I guess the name's not terribly secret, but if you've ever heard of the Children of Loon before, it is associated with them.
I see. I appreciate you for informing me. I'm not sure exactly how your court handles situations like this, but at the academy, are you taking his spot then as potential next ruler?
So, the reason why Dante is here is because after I spoke with my court, we mutually decided that our plan for right now is to sort of have our court function as almost a council of sorts, with each of us having a role together to work as a team. Dante is serving as the head of this council, in essence, the face of it, and so he will be acting as the quote-unquote head heir in terms of the academy's terms. As for everyone else, we're sort of functioning as mutuals. So Dante is kind of in charge, as I said earlier to Mirelle, the head of our Hydra. But otherwise, that is kind of how things are functioning at this time.
I see. Well, I do appreciate keeping us informed.
Yeah, you are welcome to speak. I mean, and this is probably more directed to you, Tavali, but you're welcome to speak with the rest of your court about this. I have yet to spoke with Prince Ezra at the moment, so none of the vampires have been informed. I'd like to be able to share the information with them. I just told the Crown Duchess and Silas, so they're aware of this information, and I've been told they can talk to their court about it. I've been trying to keep the information relayed personally so that there's no misconstruation, that everything is conveyed clearly. So you have permission to talk with, Luciala, Felix, Mateo, Nero, everyone about it as you see fit.
Right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make sure, clarification-wise, the attack on the train was a general all trains? Like, leaving the academy grounds, or...?
We don't know. There have been raids happening on trains specifically to Emberhold for a little while, but that's only been to my knowledge specifically to trains to Emberhold. Um, so if you're at all worried about your journey back, I don't think they would be interested in you. No offense. It's been very much related to Court Sindraloon. They would have no reason to target a Felfolk.
No offense
That's a
taken.
relief.
And I do have guardian knights that are going to be with me and that are going to meet me as well, so.
That's good to hear.
I know this probably sounds odd considering I'm the one bringing you this news, but is there anything that you or your court need at all during this time?
I don't.
I don't believe so.
Yes, I don't believe so either.
But I believe that same sentiment goes out to you as well. You're dealing with a heavy loss.
Well, thank you. Right now, there haven't been any terrible needs other than I just want to say that, again, I'm not looking to upheave everyone's way of life, but I think we, for a while here, have been focused so much on a competition that we've forgotten to work together. And so I think I would just encourage your court and your perspectives, perhaps, to think about how we can better work together as compared to working against one another with regards to this whole act of ruling, you know.
Agreed.
I know I personally never sought out to.
Also, I'd like to point out as well that, if possible, please make sure the news gets to Seven. I haven't seen him in a while, and I know that he cared deeply about Cassian, and so I'm sure he would want to hear this for sure.
We spoke to him yesterday, so we can get a hold of him again.
Okay. Good. But anyways, that's really all that we had to say. Is there, it'll be sad to see you go, so Katarina, but I
Agree on that.
have no doubt that your skills would be well used at court.
Yes, I wish I could make it to the end of the academy, but I do have to prioritize treatment to have a future, that is.
No, that makes sense. And as we believe too in Court Sindraloon, sometimes it comes a time when you have to allow your people to take care of you.
And if there's anything that I can extend your way to, I can try. I never really been around that area before, but if there's anything you need, I can see what I can give.
I appreciate the offer. My court, I have a lot of capable hands back at court that are going to take care of me.
Very well.
Right. Well then, we won't take up more of your time, especially if you are preparing to leave. I guess just, know that we send our thoughts with you and are grateful for you all. I know we haven't had the best of agreements in the past, and I know there, at least from what I heard, was a lot of disagreement with Cassian and his policies, but know full well that he had the utmost of respect for you and your people, and we hope that as we continue forward as things go on, that we can make sure that, again, we all work together for a better future for everyone.
Of course.
Yes, I've never had the opinion of acting as enemies to other courts. We are in a competition, but I've always acknowledged we are one kingdom ultimately.
Good. Thank you. Right. Well, we will make ourselves scarce, but I hope your packing goes well, and perhaps we will see each other one day in the future.
Yes, farewell.
Farewell.
Oh well. Good luck to you.
Thank you. We'll talk more soon, Domini, I'm sure.
See you around, boss. Oh, the world. Sorry.
I was not expecting that. Well,
Sorry, I'm trying to calm the inner cat. Sorry, I'm trying to calm the inner cat. I also was not expecting that. I don't know much of Lord Dante, but I'm very hesitant. He had approached me privately before about inquiring about my ruling style because he wanted to see in the future. He talked about wanting to be on the fringes, an outcast of sort, I suppose. Nomad was the word. So I don't know how someone who was planning to wander for their future is going to lead a kingdom should they win.
Perhaps he's changed his perspective. It was a quite heavy blow on them. I'm sure a loss like that might put things into perspective, like change some minds.
I knew where I stood with High Chancellor Cassian. I don't know where I stand with Lord Dante. Or I knew High Chancellor Cassian had no plans of forcing his court's beliefs and trying to dismantle the structure that Solmera has.
I like Dante as a friend. I don't know about, well, as I suppose now an heir.
I've only spoken to him, I think, the one time, in all honesty. Is he diplomatic? Because that is sort of a necessity. He needs to be able to formally converse.
Well, I'd say every time that we talk, it is certainly very informal. Like, we're also club members, so we never really had a formal, real discussion like that.
I see. I don't know if he was raised to rule, and if he wasn't, I don't want him to.
Yeah.
Or not even raised to rule, but raised in a position of power, like the heirs were.
Yeah. Despite their different systems, Cassian was at least trained and raised for it, I think.
I don't know. When you have power, especially if it's going to be power over the whole kingdom, one mistake can cost many lives or livelihoods. So if you don't have the proper training for it, it can really harm the kingdom. And I don't like equal power councils. That doesn't work. The Concord has not worked.
Yeah. I was thinking when he started speaking about their new system now. Not quite sure.
Yeah, it's because it also is giving the impression, well, if that is their council, if they're to win, are they just going to bring their council with them and fill up the court positions that way to keep the council of equal power, and that leaves the other courts beneath them?
But yeah, I don't know. I'm truly sorry for them, and it's truly terrible news, but my opinion has not changed on them being the least likely person court I'd like to win the crown.
No, and they're currently likely still in first.
Mm.
And I cannot help much anymore, unfortunately.
Ah, I see. On Saturday.
Well, I don't own a green gown, and I guess I don't need it, so... Best of luck getting your attire.
Oh, no. I don't think I have a green dress. Wait, no, that's a lie, I do. But I need a new one.
Yes, Now I'm going to leave back home even more worried about Cinderloon being in the lead. It just got worse.
I'll be sure to send you a lot of letters. I mean, anyway, but also to update you, I guess.
Can you help me back to bed? I am going to go back to sleep.
Get your rest. Katarina might have taken your spot, but...
She's being endearing, it's fine. Oh.
No, Katarina.
Seventh got shoved all the way to the other end of the bed.
Katarina does what she wants.
But good night, Tavali. I suppose I'll see you tomorrow then.
Rest well. If you need anything, I'll be a missive away.
I will let you know.
Alright. Wait, actually, do you want your...
I do want it.
Research down right there.
Thank you.
Alright, now rest well. Good night.
Oh, Katamiawa!
Oh, Katamiawa! No, you have to keep Katarina company. There we go. Good night. No,
Good night.
Katarina.
Katamiawa!
Okay, you get to sit here now, Katarina.
I'll leave this one open.